Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, especially if you subscribed. I'm truly grateful for all of those amazing energies, and I'm very glad that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this reading is going to be helpful for all of you. In this video, we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of December in the areas of money, career, and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. But before we jump into it, December is my birth month, and it is also the month of the most beautiful holiday of the year for me, which is Christmas. As a gift for you, for being here, you will be actually able to win a personal reading with me. The only thing you have to do is simply like this video and enter into the comment section, "My dream is coming true." And in January, I will choose one person randomly from the commenters. So good luck. Now let's get started with the animal spirit card. You have the buffalo spirit, which is telling us that the abundant universe will provide. So this is the card that's telling us that you have to trust the universe. You have to trust your manifestations. It is a great time for you to manifest something and let things happen, and don't hold on to negative things. Being grateful, being positive is something that will help you to achieve whatever your goal is. Because the buffalo spirit is really here for you to remind you that you have an extraordinary potential available when you adopt the abundant mindset. So make sure that you focus on positive things, focus on whatever is great in your life. And the buffalo is kind of indicating that the buffalo, people were very grateful for the buffalo because it was helping them to get a lot of materials, whether it was the meat of the animal or the bones or the hides. It was providing them with lots of abundance. So make sure that you are focusing on positive things in your life, and that will help you to achieve whatever you're trying to do. Now let's start with the tarot. So interestingly, you have in the center of your reading the Five of Pentacles, which is the lack mentality of lack. When you're kind of feeling that you're not enough, you're focusing on everything that you don't have, instead of focusing on whatever you have, right? Whenever this card comes up, the message is that you need to focus on positive things. You need to focus on being grateful for everything that you have, because that's going to create more gratitude is going to create more positive things in your life. But let's kind of dive into the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is telling me that some of you went through some very hard things in your life when it comes to money, career, finance. Some of you might have lost your job. Some of you might have going through some financial difficulties. Some of you might be unemployed and you're trying to find a job, and it's very hard to get back because a lot of companies are not necessarily hiring this time because of the economies. Now I like to kind of call the attention to the key, that the key is there for you, right? The key is there for you to open a door and get out of this mindset. So focus on everything you have, focus on all the great talents you have, because you're going to be able to push through and turn things around for yourself if you focus on abundance, you focus on positivity. That's very key for you. The first card we have here is the Judgment card. The Judgment can be a life-changing decision. For some of you, it might be that you are called to do your whatever you kind of came to the earth, so you kind of get the call for that. For some of you, it might be some kind of a decision. Maybe you've been judged too harshly, because sometimes the judgment can be an indication that you're judged too harshly. It can be a legal decision when a decision is made for you. So if you lost your job, maybe there's some kind of legal implications going on there, and there's a great indication that you're gonna get whatever you deserve. So this has this very karmic thing. For some of you are called to do your your passion, follow your passions. And for some of you, it can be an indication that maybe you are actually you've been going through some kind of an evaluation where you were not even aware of it, because they had some kind of a position that they had in their mind for you. But it can be also like, that you might be judging yourself, or you might be judging people around you, because the judgment can be harsh judgment, and you can kind of see that these are kind of connected. Maybe you are too harsh with yourself. Now, next we have here is the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration, card of happiness, when you are achieved something and you are celebrating that. So it can be also be simply a gathering at work where you are celebrating things. Obviously, Christmas is coming up, so Christmas parties might be in question for some of you. And you have here the amazing energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, interestingly, it can be a financial independence card when you worked something very hard for and you're getting it and you're achieving this financial independence. It can be also a card of maybe some of you are trying to buy a house. Maybe some of you bought a house. Maybe some of you got some kind of a severance package, because it can be a windfall of money. So like, or maybe you've been awarded a severance or some kind of a money through some legal activity. Definitely indication of some financial stability, and it's somehow connected to a loss of a job. But again, this is also a card of independence. So it can be a great card when you're trying to create your own business, building your own empire. It can be a great as well if you're employed, in a sense that you are achieving whatever you deserve. Now let's see what is the next card. You have here the Three of Swords, which is a heartache. So yeah, like some of you definitely went through some job loss, like the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. There's definitely indication of some very hard times that you've been through, some struggles, financial, mental struggles, heartache, pain that impacted you a lot, but you must have received a nice chunk of money as well with it. Again, like the Three of Swords is something that is telling you that yes, you've been through the darkest times, but these dark times won't last forever. There's gonna be better things coming. Just don't forget to have a more an abundant mindset. Now the next we have here is the lovely energy of the Ace of Wands, which is a card of new beginning, right? So this is the card that's telling me that something new, something exciting is coming for you. This can be a new project. Maybe some of you didn't get a project that you wanted, or you didn't get a promotion, but there's some kind of new thing coming in, a new project, a new idea, a new job, a new business that's going to be very exciting for you, very entrepreneurial, something that will be the spark that will have a great potential. Like this is kind of like out with the old and in with the new. So there's some great potential here for you for a new beginning. And again, don't forget to be positive. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that more people see this message. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you will push those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to put into the comment section, my dream is coming true, and you're gonna have a chance to win a personal reading. And I'm always happy to read as well what's happening in your life if you're happy to share. Now look what we have here, the Wheel of Fortune, which is number 10. And even the Buffalo was number 10. So 10 is an end of a cycle. So I think this sad cycle, lack mentality is coming to an end, because when the wheel is coming in, the universe is working with us to bring something good in our life. This is a card of positivity, luck, great opportunities when you know things are turning for the better. Now, what's very important, you know, this is an indication of a change, and the best you can handle changes if you have a positive vibration, a positive mentality. And again, you're end of a cycle, and you need to focus on keep being positive, because the more positive you are, the better things the wheel can bring you. And the next we have here is another 10, the 10 of Wands. And funny, another, I don't know, it's kind of like a bull or a cow, but they're very similar. So I think it is kind of reminding you to keep this positive, abundant mentality, because you know the 10 of Wands is an end of a cycle. This is kind of like indicating that you're carrying a lot of burdens, you're carrying a lot of pain, you're very exhausted. Like when the 10 of Wands comes out, you're exhausted. Maybe you're overworking yourself, and it's very important that you don't burn out. You kind of keep that spark going, because you know the 10 of Wands indicates something that you started with a lot of passion, with lots of excitement, but now it's more of a burden. Maybe you've been on a project, maybe you've been in a position, a company, or your own business, and it kind of became burdenful. Or maybe just the fact that you have a hard time dealing with the change that you've been going through. If you lost your job, a lot of heartache, it's been very exhausting for you. And when the 10 of Wands comes up, there's kind of a couple of things that comes to me. First of all, you're at the end of this cycle, right? You have the Wheel 10, the 10 of Wands, the Buffalo 10. That's an end of a cycle. So you're very close to finishing this cycle. It's already ahead of you because they're kind of coming home. The other very important thing with the 10 of Wands, and even with the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands is sometimes telling you that, okay, you need to find ways to ease your burden. Is there anybody that can help you with your workload? Can you delegate? Can you ask your boss to provide you more help if you are working? But you know, even with this, you can see that the key is there. And normally they are in a church, in front of a church, and they don't even realize that help available. So make sure that you ask for help if you need. And the next we have here is the 4 of Wands, which is, look how happy they are. They're celebrating. This is the card of 1111, when the doors are opening for you, right? So you know, keep positive. The struggle has been real. I can see that, like, you know, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and 10 of Wands. That's a very difficult time, but this time is coming to an end, right? You have the cycle closing with the 10s. You have 3 10s, 10 10 across the board. So you're finishing this cycle and a new one is beginning. Like, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the 4 of Wands, which is a new beginning. Like, this is kind of like where you feel home, right? When you're able to work with people, you're gonna celebrate, you're gonna achieve something great. Like, you know, it can be some of you graduation, some of you get a job, some of you, I don't know, maybe you will invent something because it's kind of connected to some kind of an idea, and you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be celebrate, you're gonna feel home, because the 4 of Wands, kind of like when you're walking out from a hard time, and the doors are opening, right? Like, look how open the tent is. So I think some new opportunity is coming to you, and you've been struggling a lot, but you need to keep positive. That's kind of the main message here. And when you look at the bottom of the deck, you do have the 6 of Cups, which is when the universe is giving you some kind of a gift. The universe is providing you. It is a lovely, caring energy. Maybe some of you will meet somebody from the past, or something from the past is coming, but just keep positive, keep your affirmations, and be grateful every day, because good things are coming your way, especially that you've been through some a lot of hardship. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this video helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.